a jump in the air that resembles a straddle. So your hips are gonna be facing forward and then you reach forward to touch your toes as your legs kick up. So if you wanna be able to do this, then keep on watching. So similar to the split, since it's a jump, we're going to be warming up our ankles. So let's roll out our ankles. Right, left, right, left. Same for the other side. Left and right. Left and right. Great. Now we're gonna push through our toes. So I wanna lift my heels off the ground and slowly drop them. So releve like in ballet and slowly drop them. For 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now we're gonna jog back and forth. So whatever small area you have in your house, just stay on the balls of your feet and warm up your ankles. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna go backwards. Five more. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. And you're gonna stop with the running. Now we're gonna bend our knees as we're putting our feet in first position like in ballet. And you're gonna do a plie, 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 plie. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. And now we're gonna do jumps from the first position. And we're gonna have our body nice and tall. We're gonna bend our knees, demi-plie, and rise, push off through the balls of our feet for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. You wanna be able to land on the balls of your feet and then put your foot pressure in the middle of your foot, then to your heel, like a cat. Ball, toe, ball, middle, heel. Toe, ball, middle, heel. Let's do that for 2 more sets. So it's really important to be able to get that rhythm when you're doing these little jumps, because that will prepare you for that spring when we get to the Russian split. Okay? So we're gonna do 2 more sets of 10. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay, now that our legs are a little bit warmed up, we're gonna get our mat, stretch out that straddle. I'm gonna widen my feet apart. I'm gonna breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. Breathe in through my nose, and out through my mouth. And what I'm gonna do is try to simulate what it will be like on the ice to touch my toes. So if you're not that flexible, you could actually execute a Russian split jump just like this. You don't need to have a full split straddle going this way. Even if you're not flexible, you can actually execute the Russian split jump by keeping your feet a little bit closer together and reaching towards your toes. So if your inner thighs and your hips are not that flexible yet, and you can't go all the way to this type of open leg straddle, then stick to this and start reaching for your toes. Okay, so we're gonna do this 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if you have a more open leg straddle and you're more flexible in your hips and your inner thighs, then we're gonna reach for our toes this direction. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, for 8, for 9, for 10. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna bring our feet a little bit closer together. So we're gonna exercise this quadricep and try to lift the free leg from the ground. So we're gonna place our hands to the opposite side of the leg, and you're gonna point your toe and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That burns. Try to keep your core strong. Don't jerk your upper body. You don't want the momentum to come from your upper body. You want to exercise your leg muscles because those are the things that are going to come up to meet your hands, right? So we're going to do the right foot. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now you're going to open your legs. We're going to stretch out those inner thighs in a deep straddle. See, keeping my feet up towards the sky. You don't want to place your feet down like this. Your toes should be facing the ceiling. You're going to reach forward towards the center of the floor. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Fantastic. Breathe in through your nose. Relax out through your mouth. When you're taking these deep breaths, every time you stretch, you get closer and closer to your goals. I've said these in previous videos, but if you hold your breath, you keep your muscles tight and they're very contracted. You want to be able to release the tension in your muscles to get further and further towards that split, further and further towards going lower on your straddle so your belly button can be able to touch the ground. You don't want to have tension. You want to release that tension. Great. Okay, now we're going to inch our way towards our left. And we're going to lift this free leg up. Let's do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's basically an assistance to the previous exercise. We're working more of our arms than our legs, but it's kind of giving you that mobility. You want to exercise that feeling of lifting up, up, up. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you don't try to see past your limitations, to see if your body can actually get to that point, you'll never know if you could reach your toes higher, right? So what you'll notice when you start doing the Russian split is that your feet might not be able to get up because your legs are not strong enough. Or you might not be able to get your legs up because your hip mobility hasn't reached that point. You haven't practiced that. You haven't put that as part of your normal routine. So doing exercises like this For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your body to feel what it's like to lift past a perfect straight playing field. Higher than that. So you see people kick their free legs up like this and their arms are here for the Russian split jump. Okay, so now that we've done our stretching, we're gonna get into the actual jump of the Russian split. So in order for us to prep for the jump, we're gonna do a couple of small hops. So we're gonna jump like this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And now you're gonna do tuck jumps, but with your legs out to the side. Because in your Russian split jump, your straddle is gonna be present, right? You're gonna do that same stretch that we did on the ground in the air. So we have to open up our hips, loosen up our hip joints, feel that inner thigh working. So lift one leg at a time to warm them up. And we're gonna do a couple of these jumps. So we're gonna start in a first position like we did when we warmed up in our plie. And we're gonna then push through our toes and lift up. And you're gonna have your hands placed right here so your knees can reach that goal, that point. Ready? We're gonna do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inner thighs, burn. Okay, so the next exercise, you're gonna place your left foot behind you, like you're doing a curtsy on the ice. You're gonna kick your left hand. You're gonna kick your left hand with your left free foot. Ready? Bend here, kick up. Bend here, kick up. For 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Awesome. Opposite side. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Work out, work out, work out. Okay, so we are going to make this Russian split jump happen now. Let's stretch out our inner thighs. Breathe in through our nose. Breathe out through our mouth. And we'll be ready. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. I'm gonna push my hands into my knees and feel that open up my hips. My inner thighs. Fantastic. Now we're ready to try that Russian split jump. So we're gonna bend our knees here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna have that same type of explosiveness from that tuck jump, but instead of keeping your knees bent, you're gonna push off into straight legs, kicking out to the side, and your hands reaching your toes. Okay? So we're gonna bend our knees. You can bounce for a little bit of momentum. Bend and lift up. Ready, begin. Awesome. Okay, let's try that 2 more times. I was like, 2 more times. And your feet, the thing about that, your feet have to smack back down together as soon as possible. So your inner thigh strength has to be there. You do not smack your feet back together, you might land like this, right? In the beginning, because your reaction time is not there. So that's why it's really important to practice those froggy tuck jumps. We're gonna do 1 more. Let's try to make this the best one ever. Okay, bend. Breathe in through your nose, out your mouth, and begin. That one was better. Whew. So, another thing that you could use if this was really difficult for you is a stool. So if you jump off a stool or if you jump off a bench, you have higher elevation, so you don't have to use all the momentum from your legs to get you that height when you first start out. I think the floor is a really good exercise because then you could see where your weaknesses are. If this is hard for you, then you know that you need to work on your plyometrics. If you like that video, then please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section letting me know. And I'll see you in the next Stretch with Michelle. Love you all so much.